Hello and welcome to my channel. We are here starting a tutorial on how to build a maze. Now what I've gone and done so far was just start it because it would take extremely way too long to do this tutorial. If you look over to the bottom left corner there, you'll see how I started making a roof, and then off in the back you'll see along the left side you'll see some of the cylinder blocks, how they're actually done, and along the back wall I have part of that done as well. I basically left the entire middle side and the entire right side unfinished so I can show you in the tutorial what we're doing. Um, Now, there's some other things I wanted to tell you is that every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday will be a new video. Friday and Saturday we'll have a new Minecraft video, and every Sunday we'll have some form of a vlog with a different video game that I will post. I will try to definitely get those out on those 3 days every week. Um, all right, so while let's go down this way, and just wanted to show you a little bit up close, as you can see. So we have the spruce leaves across the top. They're 3 high, and they're going to come out or come in towards the center one. And then we're going to do that across the entire rest of the way in the back, and then we're going to do that across the entire back wall there. I'll leave in the description what sizes, how many blocks I went from point to point. So, you know, this end here, all the way down to this end, and then over. Down here, I use cobblestone. The entire thing that I'm doing along the border and the floor is going to be made out of cobblestone, but you can use your own material. Um, as you can see, some of the floor there dips in, and then I also have like these steps here. The steps, how do I want to explain the steps? I believe there's 7 steps in total. So you're going to do 1 step, and then you're going to do a cobblestone, and then you're going to do 6 cobblestone steps going down, if you want to make it. Now, you don't have to do that. Sorry about that. I needed to change it to daytime. And I'll show you guys in a tutorial how I keep my daytime and weather in rotation to be perfect. It's not hard. I'll make a separate video on that as well. Um, so again, just to better show you, I have cobblestone here and along the entire border there. And what you also want to do is you want to go 6, like from the floor. First of all, I'm on flat land surface, so you want to go down 6 to see the first stone, okay? So this right here, this will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, that's 6. Sorry, 6. Excuse me. The stone is the 6th floor. There's 5 dirt, and then 6 is the stone. Do not delete the first stone that you see, okay? And then up there, as we just saw, that's 3 spruce leaves above the flat line, if that makes sense. So whatever is the flat surface, when you make your flat surface land, you're going to go down 6 with cobblestone. 3 above is the spruce leaves, okay? Now, the way I cleared out a lot of this dirt was I used TNT, and I'm going to show you that now. Because obviously this would be a lot of knocking away dirt. Now, if you just want to make like the way I like to use TNT is I like to set them close together, so that way they make a chain reaction and explode, and I don't have to keep setting them off. Now, you might have to put them close together. Don't have them too spread apart, because if you do that, then they won't make a chain reaction. Then you have to go back and set the other ones off, and then it's just wasting time where you could have set them close together to begin with, and it would have destroyed all the terrain. From the flat surface down to the stone, you might have to put TNT a total of maybe 4 or 3 times. But as you can see, it actually sits here and gets rid of them. And that's how I did. That's how I cleared out all this land here. Okay. The materials, again, if I did not state, we're going to use is you're going to use TNT, of course, to clear out the area that you want the maze to be in. You're going to have spruce leaves. You're going to have some cobblestone stairs and cobblestone. But you are more than welcome to use whatever materials you're going to use. Now, I'm going to also, in this tutorial of making a maze, we're going to do quite a bit of things. One, I'm going to show you guys how to make traps. So, you don't have to fill in those gaps where the stones went underneath. Just make sure initially you go one cobblestone or whatever material you're using above the original stone. Because, see, you'll make it a little bit easier when the dynamite accidentally blows up that first level, but you want to make sure that you're on that exact level, if that makes sense. We're going to also have different types of animals in here. Obviously the kind that hurt you, so that means no horses, no pigs. And I'm going to show you how they're going to be bound to their specific area. Also, we're going to do trap doors. So there'll be traps in the floor, and then there'll be trap doors that don't open for a certain time of day. So I would have to turn that feature off, so that way my computer or my Minecraft does actual time. See how it keeps setting time to 600? In order for it to, we're going to set it to go off when it turns nighttime. So for the meanwhile, I'm just going to sit here and make, just do this, and it's just repetition. We're just going to keep doing this. If you have any suggestions in terms of what you think I should do, like in terms of tutorials that you would like to see, let me start off by saying I really like long tutorials, not just something that consists of like part 5. I like something that I can always keep coming back to, like part 10, part 11. Depending on the project, I think the maximum you'll see is about 12. I will try not to ever go over 12. I think that's extremely too long for any one Minecraft project. But I like seeing, when I'm on YouTube and I look at other people's Minecraft videos, they'll show like these neat things that they created, but they'll never show exactly how they did it. So, if you type in something on Minecraft like Mario Kart Minecraft, you'll see somebody who might have like Rainbow Road, or will have like the GameCube Nintendo Mario Kart track or something like that, but they'll never show you how they made it, or what texture pack they used, or what surface they used, or what have you, so they leave you guessing. I'm going to change that. That's my goal on my channel, is to create long, big projects like those and then actually explain to you how they're done. I'm not taking credit for anyone's stuff. I'm going to do my own product and show you from my own point of view. My own personality is going to be added into it. So if you really like where my head is at in terms of my channel and what I create, then please subscribe. I will have videos every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday again. And like I said, Minecraft will be every Friday and Saturday, and then the random vlog will be every Sunday. And I actually, there's quite a few people who will look at their comments but won't respond. I'll respond to mine, and I'll definitely look at them. So if you leave suggestions as in, hey, you should create this, or you should show someone how to do this, it will be on the very next week. So for example, let's say you guys leave in a suggestion on Thursday, on Thursday, that, oh, you should create a theme park. That tutorial will air the next week. So it will not be posted on Friday and Saturday. It'll be the next week's Friday or Saturday when I decide to start that one because I still have other tutorials that I need to finish. So that's the way I intend on doing my channel, and I'll actually keep that a habit. It won't be difficult for me. So leave the suggestions in the comments and subscribe, and I'll definitely do them. I'm a man of my word, and that's the way I plan on keeping it. What else do I have plans for my channel? Obviously this is like a debut video, but we'll, have more to come. I had another channel once where I was just basically doing, it was a Hawks tutorial, and people really responded to that, and they loved asking me questions in the comments, and I responded to that as well. Those videos were really long, and then I actually enjoyed it myself. It's just I wanted to reevaluate myself, because even back then I had Minecraft, and I was always playing it, but I was creating things, and I was like, well, people don't actually show how they create them, and here I am making some stuff, and I don't really show it either. So that's when I made myself a new channel, which is this here. I'll put a link in the description to my old channel if you want to see the Hawks tutorials. But for the most part, this is where all the updates will be at. I can't keep up with two different channels. Also, for Sunday's videos, if you want to see a certain game being played when I'm vlogging, let me know, and I'll try to get it if I don't already have it. Most of the games that I do have, I can tell you right now, are going to be on PC. I just don't have I don't have like any kind of video capture for my PS3, so it's kind of SOL in that sense. I won't have it. Okay, so here, what we're also going to do is we're going to start knocking out this wall here, okay? And you're going to knock out the wall. If the dynamite knocks it out, and you see like the gap is, hold on, I'll show you in just a minute, but first we're just going to fill this in. We're going to fill it in all the way there. Here, excuse me. Trying to do this as quickly as possible. Sorry if the video is choppy. I am currently looking into getting a new screen capture. So if you have any suggestions, leave them in the comment box. I'll gladly take it and download it, install it, and use it. Alright, so you see how this gap here is to the right? If the dynamite does that, don't worry about it. Just keep building the wall across until it fills it in. And then what you can do is like see how this is filling it in there, so there's no gap. And we're just going to keep going down this way here. Excuse me. The little small pieces that you see me here deleting, you don't need dynamite for those. Just go ahead and knock them down yourself. And just continue building your wall all the way across. And that's basically what I'm doing here. It's just that way you can visually see how that's going to look. I'm just going to go ahead and bring this on back. Whoops. Delete. Yep, I could play Goofy if I wanted to. Let's see. Get rid of all this. Get rid of all that. And we're just going to clear out this entire section here. Okay. Trying to think of some other things that I wouldn't mind showing on or uploading so that way you guys can see. Like I said, every Sunday, I'm not really too sure on what kind of videos I would show during the vlog. but I definitely know it'll be a random video game every Friday. I'm sorry, every Sunday, just to mix things up. Okay, we're just gonna go ahead and continue here and bring this all the way across. And then we're gonna continue down here and bring this all the way across, like so. We're just gonna finish all the way to the edge. It's just a large amount of repetition. That's all it is. Nothing too. We haven't gotten to the hard part yet. This part right here is more tedious than anything. Um, it's just because you're putting down a lot of blocks. You're putting down a whole heap of blocks. I have a lot of ideas for just long-term projects that I'm going to do on my channel. But I just want to know if anyone else has any more suggestions. So I can't stress it enough. Put those suggestions in the comments area, and I will do them. They will be on the very next week's video. That's a guarantee. At least me starting it. I won't have it like I did this week with this video, where I started a little bit beforehand. I will actually start it from the beginning. That way you can see how I actually start my projects. And we're just going to fill this stuff in, okay? It's going to be, remember it's 3 deep, but right here I'm just going to go ahead and put 2 deep for now, and then I'll go back and make that next top piece. Okay? And we're just going to come back over here. And we're going to fill the rest of this in, so that way it makes the third top piece. And then we're also going to make sure that it comes in towards into the center of the maze by 1. See how I'm doing this? On the edge there, I'm putting it in by 1. Whoops, I accidentally deleted it. And we're just going to continue going all the way back. Filling that in. There we go. Okay. Now, what you can do is you could use the stone, mossy stone, but I don't think that's going to look right. Let me see if I can find it real quick, and then I'll show you what I mean. Where is the mossy stone? No one's perfect. I will find it. Give me 1 moment. Where is the stone? Mossy stone, mossy stone. And there we go. Right here. Nope, wrong thing. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and use actual vines. We're not going to use the mossy stone. Um, the mossy stone obviously looks different than the cobblestone. It's not the same pattern. And then I've built too much of this wall to actually go back and change it. So what we're going to do is just randomly place vines everywhere. That's also the reason for the roofs. That way you can't fault your own maze and climb out. You're going to have some form of a roof. That way you can stay in there until you actually get out. And we're going to create an exit as well. So don't think we're just going to have a maze that has a start and then twirls back around and has a finish. It's going to be a straight through type of maze. And we're going to make it really intricate as well. But in the meantime, let's just go ahead and plop these vines in random places. Doop, doop, doop. Doop, doop, doop. Doop, doop. And here we go. Looks way better. Just trying to make sure I get enough up here so that way when I come back, you guys can actually see how this looks. I hope I'm not going too fast. I doubt I'm going too fast. I can't even build that fast. But see how that looks? It looks a little bit better. Because now you have like vines in certain areas. And it just looks nice on the wall itself. And we're just putting them in random places. Okay. I'm just going to do like this. Just keep plopping them in random places. Just fill the wall up basically. But not entirely, just enough to where when you're walking by and when you have the actual maze done, you'll see the detail in the video. Or, I'm sorry, you'll see the detail in what you make, your product, your finished product. See? It looks better. Because this wall is all the way done. The left wall is done. We just, of course, have to finish our floor and finish our roof. And then we can actually start creating things on the inside. Sorry about that, you guys. I was just looking to see if that was equal, but everything is equal. You don't have to worry about making sure your steps are, what's the word I want to use, symmetric. That was something I was doing for my own maze. I'm just basically giving you guys the idea, the tutorial on how to make a maze, not necessarily you copying my maze, if that makes any sense, which I hope it does. I'm pretty sure that I made that clear. Well spoken. Just in case I did not, I'm not showing you how to make my maze exactly. I'm showing you how to make a large scale maze. There we go. I think that's better said than what I was saying before. And these are the ideas of what you can do. You can use like cobblestone or anything else. Now, when you come to a part like this where your dynamite blew outside of your wall, the maximum distance you want to actually build, fill it in with dirt. Because the dirt, as you know, if you played Minecraft enough, is the dirt will eventually turn to grass. If you are new to Minecraft, because I don't want to treat everyone as if they are advanced or a professional, the grass will eventually turn the dirt over to more grass, okay? And that's why we are going to just fill this in with dirt so that way it just looks better instead of you having like that big hole right there. course, at first, you just having all this dirt. Now, it's not going to change just, immediately. A certain amount of time has to go by. I'm not exactly sure on the time that needs to go in order for your dirt to convert to grass, but it needs to do that. And then you can, of course, have your grass back. Now, in a little bit, I'm going to show you a trick if you must have your entire hole fill in instead of just the top layer like what I'm doing here. Just give me one moment. Let me finish this up, and then I'll show you how to fill in the rest of your hole. I'm just going to go ahead and fill in the rest of this. Get that little hole right there. Doot doot. Doot doot doot. Kept messing up there. Alright, now we're done. No more hole. And like I said, all that dirt patch will turn to grass soon enough. So, if you must have all of this hole filled in, here's a trick. If you're new to Minecraft, you're going to go to where your materials are and you're going to just pick sand. Because in Minecraft, sand has a weight to it, so it's always going to fall. Don't ask me why grass doesn't, why it just stays there in place where you set it at. It just does. In sand, it always falls. So this is the easiest way to do that. I'm not going to keep doing that. It takes too long. But that is the quickest way to fill in your holes that you messed up. Because like I said, sand will just drop and keep coming towards you. Almost like water. If you set water down like in this hole here, it would have actually spread out and made it look like an actual puddle of water. I'm just going to go ahead and delete some more of that. You could actually use more dynamite on this, but for now I'm just going to get rid of these little end pieces here. I might do it in this video or I might do it in the next. We're just going to keep moving back, as you see. I'm just going to go ahead and delete some more of this. Get rid of this grass, destroy it. Whatever you want to call it, delete, destroy. I say deleting. If you like short projects as well, let me know and I'll make some short projects. I'm just saying, initially, I like a lot of large projects. So I'll definitely have a lot of video footage on me creating large projects. But if you like short ones of just little house cottages and stuff like that and little ideas, let me know and I'll make them for you. And like I said, if you make the first, let me make this clear while I'm thinking about it now. The first 5 that are suggested in the week get featured in the upcoming weeks. After that, you have to wait your turn. But they will be featured, and it'll be an ongoing process like that. And I'll get them all done. I know some people are probably thinking, oh, no, he won't. He won't get them done because after certain comments, people stop looking. Listen, I can't convince anybody. I'm just basically asking you guys to trust me. You subscribe to other people's channels, and you look at their videos, and they do whatever they intend on doing. This is something I have the time to do, so I will do it. It's not hard for me to, if somebody wants a racetrack built, video 1, make a racetrack, show them how I would do it. Like I said, again, I'm not taking ideas from anyone else. If you want to see me make some type of racetrack, a theme park, something like that, I'm going to make my own so that way you see it. And we're going to actually do it together, these videos. Well, for me, not actually together with you all, but you get my point. And it'll be featured in the next week until it's done. So let's say in week 0, I get a suggestion from 3 different people. Ooh, build a farm. Now, they don't want just the home. They want the gates. They want the animal. Build a farm. That's a big project. Build a maze. We're just going to throw in a maze since it's there. And then build a, what else is there? We could build like an underground tunnel or something. Okay? So, I already said Friday and Saturday is going to be Minecraft days only. So I guess I'll shove in 2 videos on one of those days. I don't know which one. It just depends on how I feel like doing it. And those will be those 3 videos that show that day. And it'll be an ongoing process for the upcoming week. So if somebody's like, well, do a tutorial on how to make a railroad track, like an actual complete track, where I might put trees and some other things around it and stuff like that. Okay. So for week 2, we will have the original 3 videos, tunnel, farm, maze, and then like on the Saturday, we'll have that new video that posts of the train track. All right, everyone, please comment, rate, and subscribe. I could, and then just, like I said, leave suggestions in the comments. Bye.